quick. But I noticed when sometimes I'm taking care of business, I'll go to my YouTube channel and I go to where people comment on the video. And I think almost in every single video we shot, there is Crow. In every video, crying. In our streams, I told you, he comes into our streams with fake accounts, and he listens to these little crying acts on our accounts, and we know you're in there because I got a buddy who's been tracking his activity, and he's been in every single stream. So I don't get the notification for comments because I really don't get them, but he's been crying in every single video he is caught, and they're crying with a fake account. Boy, that whole, I gotta ask a question. How's that whole moving on to bigger and better things working out for you right now? Because it doesn't seem it's going too well. I got this for Taco today. I don't know what it is, but I think he's gonna love it. Taco, come here. I got you something weird. See if he likes this. Taco, here, this is yours. Rah! See if you like it or not. Maybe you'll fight it. I don't know. Keep you busy. But yeah, every account crying. Every single one. He's been in there crying with different accounts. My buddy's been decoding your accounts, your IP address, all that. It's been going back to basically where you're at. It's leading back to you. So they're moving in bigger and better things, right? How's that working out for you? Because it seems like you're not doing too well with that. Because if you're busy and you're moving on, you don't have time. You'll be doing other things. It seems like you're not doing anything at all. So, this is supposed to smell right, but I don't know about that. So check that out first. Got some more blue paint for coating that one over there. I'm going to turn that blue. I get some more on that. So it just seems like it's not working out for you because for some reason you got a lot of free time on your hands to be over in our channel. Do I mind you over there crying? No, it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, it tells me you haven't done anything productive with your life and you're not doing anything productive with your life. So that's just you. Other than that, for us, we got new technology over there. We can't wait. And I got 4 investors that want to know what we need, what they need to do at the end of the day to become a part of that. And they're willing to pay me a lot of money. A lot of money. But like I said, right now, I'm researching development. Got a new company coming out. So let's inform Jamie real quick because he gets in the room all the time. Got a new company coming out. I actually got 2. I'm changing over my LLC. I'm going to transfer the title over to the new company. You can't do that because yours is messed up. If you didn't lie on your paperwork, you would have been able to get away with get that taken care of, which you need DBA, all that stuff like that, whatever. But anyway, all that's being transferred over. We got a new company coming up. We have patents for this coming soon. Trademark for the new company. LLC, we transferring the LLC. We're transferring the DBA and everything else over there, so we're good. We want a company that screams home theater. You know what I mean? Like the best home theater in the world. That's what we want. We got a new logo coming out. So I got somebody coming down to basically a graphic designer. It's going to come down and do all our labels and everything. So we can get those shrink fit containers that shrink over. We got ad tech coming out, buddy boy. Did you know that ad tech? You get a chance to see it. You got a fake account. You're going to my channel to see it. Yeah, ad tech. That's the technology that absorbs sunlight. The one we can back up 100%. That right there, gamer technology, stuff like that. Now, he comes in with fake accounts and he tries to make it sound like our websites aren't working or he's a customer who wants his money back, stuff like that. That's what he tries to portray as being at the end of the day. Let me explain something to you about the cardboard builds so I can educate you on that one too, because I've had to educate a few people on this. We didn't start the cardboard builds. As a matter of fact, I went online and I showed you way back when I was in the garage of people building PCs out of cardboard. So if they started it first, how would I have been able to do it right now and say that I started it? I never said that. Now, how I build and construct my cardboard builds are different because I don't see anybody building cardboard PCs that look like those over there, the one we have over there, one over there, the store we got sitting over there. I don't see anybody building them that way. So I do build cardboard, but I build a different type of cardboard. So there's other people who have made cardboard PCs. And if you sit there and say, oh, it's something poor people do, oh my goodness, man, crack a book. Crack a book. Literally. There was literally a cardboard cabinet challenge. They've been having them for years. Like they have a weirdest challenge on PC on trying to figure out all the weird ways that where you can put a computer at to operate. I mean, you've seen everything under the sun. And people have been thinking about doing cardboard box. They had a cardboard box and go, gee, you know, if I can figure out how to put a PC in there, man, that'll save me a ton of money. It's not something that poor people do. Anybody does it who decides to do something crazy to think outside the box. That's what they do. I watched somebody make a Christmas tree out of egg cartons. Does that mean they're poor? No, they want to do something challenging at the end of the day. The problem is that you have a small brain. Not to be insulting, but you do have a small brain. I can tell the way you think and the way you act. I mean, come on. You got up there and you put hair on my head. At the end of the day, you felt that was insulting when I've been shaving my head since I was roughly, I think maybe 26. Yeah, since I was 26, I've been shaving my head. And I like having a shaved head. I do. I prefer it over hair any day of the week. I really do. There are people out there who love shaved heads. They don't do it because of the fact that at the end of the day, they feel that they're going bald or anything. They just like a shaved head. I've met many people in metal, rock bands, people, athletes, they shave their heads. You know why? Because number one, on top of that, it's much cooler, especially when you're playing a sport that requires you to generate a ton of heat, and all that heat can escape through your head. People do it for style. People do it for all different reasons why they shave their heads. Yul Brynner was a famous star way back in the day. If you know anything about movie history, which you don't know about movie history for Jack, you don't know about the stuff you make. Yul Brynner was a huge star on shaving his head. Telly Savalas. I think he's going to play Kojak. Yeah, he shaved his head too. It's a fashion statement. People do it for fashion statement. People do it at the end of the day because they don't want that whole hair in the front and hair in the back and wigs and all that nonsense. You know, just get it over and done with and move on. And people like shaving their heads. I enjoy shaving my head. I like my head. I wouldn't have it. But when you drew hair on there like that, that shows you how much of a child you are. Because, again, you felt something like that would bother me. No, it doesn't bother me at all, Jamie, because you're a child at the end of the day. I don't see you as an adult. I see you as a child. Just like I see kids out there running and playing and jumping, that's how I see you. I don't give you the respect of an adult because you don't know how to act like an adult. No grown man in their right mind is going to do what they just saw you do. That means that you're an adolescent. When companies see that kind of behavior, you know why people don't want to be bothered with you, and that's the reason why. No matter what you do in business, I don't care if you switch over to making get yourself a restaurant. I don't care what you do. The fact that you've let this kind of legacy of bad business behind, you're going to carry this same business practice with everything. You are. You're definitely going to carry this business practicing. If you did the stuff that half the stuff you're doing now, and you think you're going to take that out there in the outside world, off e-commerce, and go into brick and mortar and do that, so you'll be slapped with a lawsuit faster than you think. You're not professional in the field. You're not a professional businessman. You're not. No businessman in their right mind, the owner of a company, is going to do the stuff that you've done. So it doesn't make a difference what business you start at the end of the day. You still practice those same dirty tactics. And the same dirty tactics is going to get you the same thing that you got from your business you had before. They try to label it as a hobby now. But anyway, and he did it for his kids. You did all that for your kids. So you committed crimes, basically perjury, doxing addresses, defamation, copyright infringement, trademark infringement. You did all that for your kids. Yeah, I feel sorry for your kids right now. I really do. And as I said before, for your son, if you ever catch this video, you may want to use Junior for now, because when your father gets hit with the lawsuits we're about to strike him with, his credit is going to be absolutely extremely poor, and you do not want that nonsense, liens and stuff, leaning over to your new accounts and whatever, you're going to be doing at the end of the day. You want ruining your life. So definitely put Junior under everything. Trust me. He's going to get hit pretty hard. But Jamie, you're a child. You are. You're a child. That's what you do. You're a child. You get mad, you get frustrated, you get angry, and you do childish stuff. You know what I mean? Again, doxing the addresses to your website hurts you pretty bad. Very, very bad. It hurts you badly. Didn't make a difference if it was us. It's the fact that you did it. And that's the fact that people will stay away from you, because it takes a lot for someone to trust a website and to give them their personal information, and to feel the need that they're going to respect their information. And when you do something like that, regardless, I don't care who it is, you've basically started something where customers won't touch you. And you can sit there and go, well, it was just him. Well, no, it doesn't make a difference. The fact that you did that, the fact that you did it, is what hurt you. So at that particular point, seeing the destructive behavior that you were displaying over the number of months means you've already come to the conclusion that your business wasn't making any money and it was tanking anyway. You didn't lose your passion for it. You just did so much dumb stuff at the end of the day that people just weren't ever seeing you who you were. And now you call yourself moving on to things. It's funny because out of that claim you made, you landed yourself a lawsuit for what you just did. If you what you did with posting the pictures and stuff, lawsuit, another set of criminal charges. Yeah, that's not moving on to bigger and better things. And being in my streams and watching me do it, that's creepy. That's like really, really creepy. You want to go around and tell people that we're obsessed with you, but you're the one stalking us. You're the one sending us messages. We have emails, messages. You telling us you know where we live at, stalking our apartments, stalking our houses, doing stuff like that. That's you at the end of the day doing that nonsense. And then the fact that you call yourself moving on to bigger and better things, but you've been in all the streams, single one of them, and you've been commenting at the bottom of the videos too with a fake account. So again, Fernando, that's stalking, and that's super, super creepy. But we're used to it because that's what you are. You're creepy. Ooh, got myself some food today. Awesome. Now, you're more than welcome to come in, because we know you're going to come in anyway, because you're creepy like that. And we're going to be painting a PC today, and what else are we working today? I got a few things I got to work today, too. I got to do some updates in the some new technology coming out soon. Got to get ready for that. I got to work for customers. Yeah, all that crazy stuff going on. You know, that's what you call doing other things, better things. So for you, it's just in our channel, crying about what we do. I don't know what's worse, man. Website's not running. It's down. And he's in our channel watching us. Boy, that's moving on to bigger and better things. It's almost as worse as somebody saying, hey, I'm going to travel and to see the world. And he never left. They've been in the barn with the barn animals for the last couple of months. It's back there making these fake videos that they were somewhere they're not. Oh, wait, you did that already. It's called you moving on to better things, and it's called you moved in 2024. You've done that one already. I forgot about that one. Now, let's get back to your theory on the cardboard. So, since you don't crack books much, I swear you should get a ringtone called Crack a Book. Larry, you should get one. I'm doing cardboard PCs forever, and I mean forever. I've seen them in pizza boxes, you name it. And it's not because they're poor. It's because at the end of the day, they just felt a challenge. Like, I wonder if I can put a PC in that box. I wonder if I can put a PC in the nightstand. I wonder if I can put a PC in a refrigerator, which somebody actually did that one too. The people think it's just the same. I don't know what it is. It's like it's trolls all think on the same wavelength of stupidity. The other one came into my people don't put PCs in vegetable oil. Oh my goodness. How do you own a phone that's a search engine attached to it and you do not know how to type in vegetable oil cool PCs? It literally pops up. I swear, whoever's moving the rock, stop it. Please stop moving the rock. Do me a favor, stop moving it. Because every time you move the rock and one of these guys crawl out of one of those holes, they just say the dumbest things I've ever heard in my entire life. Stop moving the rock, please. Gee whiz Louise. I'm going to tell you something. The one that came on to talk about, Williams is following some kind of claim against us for post office boxes. Good luck on that, Chief. I actually know a Postmaster General. Do you know that? Yeah, I do. I know one. And guess what? That's not against the law what I'm doing. What is against the law is what you guys did. By using the United States Postal Service can make crimes. You know, like sending over letters with your fingerprints all over them. That's a crime. What's the other crime you have at the end of the day? Oh, yeah. Post office mail fraud. Also to a crime. See, when you get these boxes, and my company has a company account with them, this little icon will pop up as you order. And it says you cannot commit any crimes by using these boxes, which means using these boxes to ship over cocaine, guns, weapons, whatever, so. Something you should not be shipping to the United States Postal Service. This can get you a lot of trouble. Like your screen paint that doesn't have proper testing sitting on top of it with safety material data codes on it showing that your product was tested so they can ship it over. What's in there? You've been shipping over products saying that it's not a water-based or liquid material? Okay, you've been pressing no on that. You can go to... Okay. Making chemicals from scratch. We've had that conversation about scratch, right? Making things from scratch. Your stuff is not tested. So if your stuff is not tested and you're shipping over an unbalanced chemical, especially overseas to customs, I'm pretty sure they're going to be upset about that one. And over here in the United States, and you're claiming you made it from scratch. It's not over the counter, so it's an unstable chemical. Yeah, you got a lot to explain on that one. So that's post office fraud also, too. Mr. Williams, you're the last person on the face of the planet that needs to talk about criminal charges. You impersonated a priest. You're not even a priest in any way whatsoever. And yes, there's some special people looking into all your stuff right now as we speak. And pretty soon, when they get done their investigation, they're going to come see you. Because you can't do that. The family whose address you use to commit crimes that is right across the street from your building, we contacted them and gave them all the information and what you look like. So they can go to your building management and file a complaint against you. Because you have been using their address to commit crimes. And you call yourself a what? What are you supposed to be again? You're supposed to be a priest, right? Oh, you're a priest? A reverend? We have reverend down there too. R-E-V. Which one are you? Minister? Which one are you? And you got this fake church in the background, which that church doesn't exist because we looked it up. We couldn't find it. You don't have a, what's it called? He needs a, man, it's not a doctorate he needs. Bachelor's. You need a bachelor's degree. You have a bachelor's degree? I don't think you have one. You know why? Because you can't spell. And the reason why I know you can't spell because we got letters from you and your spelling is horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. So I know for a fact you didn't go to high school. We went to high school. There's no way in the world. No one couldn't possibly could have graduated with writing like that. No way in the world. And how in the world did you go and get a bachelor's degree in that particular field and you can't spell fence correctly? And you had multiple misspellings in that whole entire letter you wrote to us. So no, you don't have anything at all. And I'm pretty sure 100% you're probably carrying around an ID card, like a clergy ID card, claiming that you're a priest at the end of the day to get discounts, at restaurants and stuff like that you've been doing at the end of the day. And they're digging through all that. And then on top of that, what makes it even more disturbing is that the fact that you don't own a church, you don't have a degree and any doctorate, any form of what college you went to, you can't give any of that information because we requested it. But you're asking for donations. So where's this money going to, Mr. Williams? Mr. Derek Wilson. That's for your full name. I'm not calling you brother because you're not that. And I call you minister because you're not that. And you've contacted my company, which we can show the FBI, that you contacted my company multiple times posing as a minister. So where'd the money go to? Because you're going to have to answer that question sooner or later. You're going to go to jail. Where is the money going to? Because can't find a church. Can you show us a deed to the church? Can you show us that you actually own the church? Anything? You don't have anything at all. I asked you that a couple of days ago. You should explain something to you. When somebody asks you about your information on who you are, people are fast to show information on who they are. They'll pull out their wallet and show, look, here we go, military license, been in the military, blah, 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 blah. I can fly planes, this is my pilot license. They will show that in a hot second. The fact that I asked you those serious questions and you came up with 3 videos with you showing you ramping on behind a Burlington coat factory and not showing anything at all, there you go. So, you don't want to answer my questions? Well, some special people are going to contact you. And if you don't answer those questions correctly, Mr. Williams, you will find yourself sitting in a jail cell with some major fines. And then we'll come in and finish you off. Which again, we have all these letters here with your fingerprints all over them. And that caused multiple counts of mail fraud at 20 years a pop for each one of the letters we have in the desk. So how's it looking out for you right now, Chief? Eviction from your building, lengthy jail time, massive lawsuits, and then on top of that, the shame of impersonating a minister. And what are you using the money for? I guarantee you're taking that money from people at the end of the day who are probably sick. Some of them probably have cancer. And you're taking their money and using it to spend it for things that you want because you don't have a church. And you have a GoFundMe account. And then when you go to your account, look up on this account, and you'll see something there for a GoFundMe account. He has a nerve to put Reverend and got a money symbol next to it. And then got a PayPal account where you cipher money from people. So people that give you money at the end of the day are probably elderly people. Probably people that I'm pretty sure you had contact with some of these people. I'm pretty sure you did. And I'm probably sure you asked them to give you money. But don't worry about that. See, the thing about basically when you take money from people, at least something called a money trail. And that figure out how far it digs back. And they can dig back as far as 10 years on you. So you're going to be ordered to pay the money back. Good luck on all that, Chief. So before you talk about investigations, what you should be doing is you very, very good one. Because you got some very serious agencies that are about to attack you pretty soon. Don't be surprised if someone knocks at your door and they scream FBI. What are you going to do? Sit there and cry about it? Well, yeah, you stole people from people. You stole from God. You're a thief. No church whatsoever. My sister looked through his paperwork. She was like, "You got to be freaking kidding me. This is the guy was sending letters to my house? You know she works for, right? I told you she works for IRS. Dummy. Now you got her attention. She's going to dig through your stuff like there's no tomorrow, man. She's going to go so far back in your history, it's going to make your head spin. And in fact, you looked up and she saw that. She was like, what church does he have? Where's the church at? Is he paying taxes with the church? Again, they need to know that because there's a special form that you have to sign out in order to be exonerated from paying taxes, which is, I think it's a 501 or 503. I think it is one of those forms you have to pay. They want to see your forms. Where's the church located at? Mr. Williams, do I need to put you on blast today? Because I will put you on blast. Question, where is your church? All right, we're going to go dig into Mr. Williams real quick. I want to know what his... As a man of God, I don't appreciate somebody stealing from God. Where's your church at? You don't even have one, do you? Bachelor's degree. It takes 5 years to achieve this degree. Let's see. Let's see. What kind of degree is needed to be a priest? You don't have this. There's no way in the world you got this. You would have to know how to spell to have one of these. So each one takes something different. A priest is 4 years to graduate studies. It's a whole bunch of, yes, a lot of stuff that goes in. Pastor has another one, which is different. There's a difference between a priest and a pastor. So which one are you? Because you're claiming to be a minister, a priest, and a reverend on your account. What we're going to do, we're going to come in. Let's go over to his account. Let's have a look. Jamie, we're done off you. You're just creepy altogether. But to answer your question about the cardboard, yeah, cardboard pieces have been built for years. So years and years and years. Way when I started, before I was actually ever on YouTube and I was building PCs, people were doing cardboard PCs. It's not a poor thing at the end of the day. It's a thing that people do because they find it fun and interesting to see if they can do it. It's a challenge. That's why they do it. If you go up and you look up interesting builds, PC builds, you will find some of the craziest stuff you've seen people actually install a PC into. Because once you evolve past the case, which means you get done the modding, building, most people are just used to basically going in and they'll just build a PC and put it together. That's them. And you got people at the end of the day don't like the case. They'll change the color of the case. They'll do lighting and all that stuff. That's modification. But then you get the other people who are tired of the case that have stripped them down, put them together. They thought to themselves, at the end of the day, I want to put a PC in something else, like a desk or a bed or whatever the heck they want to put it into. That's what they do. Right? We got one going into a giant screen over here. And it's all made out of cardboard. So with that being said, people have been doing that for years. They've been doing cardboard cases. So it's nothing new at the end of the day. And for you to act like they say, oh, poor people do it, and people have been doing this for years, I think I'm quite aware of that. I think I've mentioned that. If you take the time to clean the wax out of your freaking ears, you would hear half the stuff that I say on camera when I address this. Because I literally had to repeat this thing twice around Fernando. He does not understand things correctly. What Fernando does is he repeats the same thing over and over again. We've literally been down this road before. You'll repeat it again. Man, do something with your life, man. Build birdhouses or something. Because it's pretty sad that I have to address you for coming into my room and basically acting like a child. You're bitter and mad. You're not doing anything at all, period. At this point I understand. For a person who claims to have a business, you sure did have a lot of time on your hands to do nothing. Because you haven't made anything new in a long time. You haven't. And then you say your stuff is tested. Well, good luck on that, Skippy, because when I'm taking your company to court, they're going to ask, is your product tested? You know, it's your proof of test. Very serious test. If you ain't got that, well, guess what? This is more money you're going to have to pay out. That's all. Money you don't have because you owe us money. Money you don't have because you owe the government money. The government's going to fine the crap out of this guy. So I don't know where you're going to get this at, man. Can't get a loan from a bank. Not when you have $1 million sitting on top of your head. That's not going to hurt. Sorry, not going to work. I don't know where it's going to work at. That's why I told for his son from the door, Put Junior into everything. Because the last thing you want is for that mess to trick over into your life and again, to get credit cleaned up, especially when you're trying to make claim that it's not you doing it, is almost nearly impossible. Because they will not believe it's you. They'll believe, at the end of the day, they'll not believe that somebody else did, they'll believe that you did it. Because everybody cops that claim. That's like a person when they go to jail, they go, I didn't do it, I'm innocent. Hey, I'm innocent too. I'm innocent too. Everybody says the same thing. All right, Mr. Warriors, we're going to dive into your channel because I want to have all this in one hit. I don't want to go in there one hit. I'm going to add a title into the video when I'm done. Let me change it. Let's go look this up. Let's see if he's still doing this madness. So, things we need to know. Let's see if he knows the difference between a rabbi, a priest, and a minister. Because you claim to be all three. And I guarantee you probably got a clergy card. You probably got a card running around getting discounts at restaurants and stuff like that, claiming to be this minister today. You have no fear of God, do you? Really don't, do you? When you go to the prison system, you'll get that fear. Trust me. You definitely will get that fear. Let me see. How long does it take to become a priest? Whew. Priest is longer. Priest takes 8 years to do it, become a priest. So which one are you? Because you got 3 of them up there. All right, let's break this down. We're going to break this down. Let's get the music off here. And we're going to break this down. We're going to come back in. I want this fresh. I want this title just for you only. We're going to put you on blast for a minute. We're going to give you a couple of questions. And I invite the YouTube community. That's the challenge of the day. Contact him and ask him. Find out where his church is at. Find out where he's supposed to be having this ministry and all that. Find out. Because I want to know. Because I'm pretty sure if you have a church and we contact them and show them the activity that you've been doing, I don't think they'll want you there anymore. All right, we'll come back in. Talk about Mr. Williams real quick. I got work to do after that. Gotta go.